Brianna Smithing, also known as Bluebird. At the age of 16, she's gotten herself into a little bit of trouble hanging out with the wrong types of people who have physically and emotionally abused her. Her mother was a police officer, and her dad was active service with the military. With her being in trouble, she went straight to her mother for help. A few months later, after everything with the group had been dealt with, she gets news that nobody wants to hear at that age. Your dad isn't coming back from war. Knowing her dad is not coming back from war, she then turns her life around to the point where she also can follow in his steps. Her life at this point is soaring above what it was before her dad's passing. She joined the Air Force. She met a man named James in boot camp and fell dearly in love with him. Being a pilot was what she needed to prove to her dad and family that she was sorry for her past and that she was a changed person. She did many missions that went over quite well until the day that James was shot down in front of her own eyes. At this point, she lost everything. Once safely landed, she went straight to her majors, her higher-ups in this case, and demanded that she would not step back inside a fighter jet at any cost. They could remove her from the armed forces before she would step back inside an F-35. She knew that if she did, it would just bring memories back to her, and it would end up, possibly, in somebody else getting hurt, potentially even herself. With the knowledge that she would slip away from her own barracks to help the mechanics with anything that she could, they sent her to work with them instead of flying. This is where she learned to love her job and the people around her once more. Now that she is back stateside on the U.S. soil, she can now be found at 703 Route 68 at her mechanic shop, repairing anything from motorcycles to lifted trucks, and potentially out at Sandy Shores Airfield, fixing a plane or two. You guys, she's a wild one. Keep her eyes out, or you may be the next person to have a skull on her body.